Roman Abramovich. The name conjures images of unimaginable wealth, luxury yachts, private jets, and a lifestyle most can only dream of. This Russian oligarch's rise from humble beginnings to becoming one of the world's richest men is a story of audacity, controversy, and sheer extravagance. But just how lavish was Abramovich's existence at the peak of his powers? Let's watch the opulent world of the man once known as the Russian Rockefeller. Born in 1966 in Saratov, Russia, to working-class Jewish parents, young Roman's life took a tragic turn when he was orphaned by the age of 4. Raised by relatives in a world far removed from the luxury he would later inhabit, few could have predicted the dizzying heights this street-smart orphan would scale. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 opened up a world of opportunity for the quick-witted Abramovich. Through a series of daring and often controversial business deals in the 1990s, particularly in the oil industry, he amassed a fortune that propelled him into the ranks of Russia's oligarchic elite. By the early 2000s, Abramovich's wealth was truly staggering. With major holdings in oil, aluminum, steel, and other lucrative sectors, his net worth soared to around $15 billion at its peak, but it was his entry into the world of international football that would make him a household name. In 2003, Abramovich shocked the sporting world by acquiring Chelsea Football Club, an underperforming but well-known London side, for £140 million. Over the next 19 years, he would pour over £1 billion into the club, transforming it into a global powerhouse that racked up trophy after trophy. Abramovich's free-spending approach revolutionized the game, ushering in the era of the foreign billionaire owner. But football was just one facet of Abramovich's glittering lifestyle. His fleet of superyachts in particular became the stuff of legend. The crown jewel was Eclipse, a 533-foot behemoth, once the world's longest private yacht. Equipped with its own missile detection system, 2 helipads, a submarine, and not 1 but 2 swimming pools, Eclipse redefined nautical luxury. Then there was Solaris, a sleek 460-footer with space for 36 guests and a crew of 60. Abramovich's yacht collection alone was worth well over $1 billion, a floating proof to his overwhelming wealth. Back on land, Abramovich's property portfolio spanned the globe. Pride of place went to his London mansion on Kensington Palace Gardens known as Billionaire's Row. Purchased for £90 million in 2009, the 15-bedroom palace boasted a pool, cinema, and priceless works of art. But this was just one of many stunning homes. There was the $90 million estate on the Caribbean island of St. Bart's, complete with its own marina and multiple pools. The $30 million chateau on the French Riviera, with its rooftop pool and sweeping Mediterranean views, and a series of Manhattan townhouses snapped up for a cool $96 million. Of course, no billionaire's life is complete without a fleet of private jets. Abramovich's Air Force was headlined by a customized Boeing 767, a palace in the sky with a 30-seat dining room, master bedroom, and gold-plated fixtures. When jetting between his homes, businesses, and beloved Chelsea FC, only the best would do. Abramovich's passions extended into the art world, where he amassed a collection that would be the envy of any museum. Picasso's, Bacon's, Freud's masterpieces of modern art adorned the walls of his many properties. On the road, his love of luxury extended to a fleet of supercars, Ferraris, Bugattis, Aston Martins, and more. Even in his downtime, Abramovich lived large. He was known to host lavish New Year's Eve parties on St. Bart's, flying in pop stars to perform for his guests. His 40th birthday bash in 2006 was an extravaganza featuring performances by Cirque du Soleil and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. No expense was spared in the pursuit of pleasure and prestige. The details of his divorce settlements offer a revealing glimpse into the scale of Abramovich's wealth. When he split from his second wife Irina in 2007, she walked away with a reported $300 million. At the time, one of the largest divorce payouts in history. The settlement included a $36 million manor house in England, a private plane, and a yacht from his vast collection. Abramovich's lavish spending extended to his charitable endeavors and political pursuits. As governor of Russia's remote Chukotka region from 2000 to 2008, He reportedly invested over $1 billion of his own money into the impoverished area, building schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. In the UK, his donations to Jewish and Israeli causes, including museums and cultural festivals, totaled in the hundreds of millions. But even as he basked in the glow of his billion-dollar lifestyle and philanthropic gestures, shadows loomed. The controversial privatization deals of the 1990s that built his fortune came under increasing scrutiny. Questions about his links to the Kremlin, particularly his alleged closeness to Vladimir Putin, grew louder. When Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, the ground shifted beneath Abramovich's feet. With the West cracking down on oligarchs deemed close to Putin, Abramovich found himself in the crosshairs, despite his denials of political ties. His UK assets, including Chelsea FC, were frozen. Jets and yachts were seized. Even his Israeli citizenship, once a safety net, looked uncertain. As we survey the dizzying arc of Abramovich's life, from the orphanage to the oligarchy, from the wilderness of post-Soviet Russia to the pinnacle of global wealth, what are we to make of this enigmatic figure? Is he a business genius who played the hand he was dealt with unparalleled skill, or an opportunist who rode the waves of chaos to unimaginable riches? The truth, as with so much in the rarefied world of the mega-rich, likely lies somewhere in between. What is undeniable is the sheer scale and audacity of the lifestyle Abramovich built. A realm of super yachts and private jets, fine art and football glory. It's a world most of us can scarcely imagine, a fever dream of conspicuous consumption. But perhaps that's what makes the Abramovich story so endlessly fascinating. In an era of growing wealth inequality, he is the ultimate symbol of the 1% of the 1%. A man who didn't just live the high life, but redefined it. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying the impact Roman Abramovich had on the landscape of wealth in the 21st century. As the sanctions bite and the yachts sit idle in ports, one can't help but wonder what the next chapter holds for Abramovich. Will he find a way to rebuild his empire in a world less tolerant of oligarchic excess? Or will the Roman Empire crumble, a cautionary tale of fortune gained and lost in the blink of an eye? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the name Roman Abramovich will forever be synonymous with a level of wealth and luxury that few in history have ever known. His story is a parable of our times, a reflection of the dizzying heights and darkest depths of modern capitalism. And what of us, the spectators to this theater of excess? Perhaps in gawking at Abramovich's billion-dollar baubles, we glimpse something of our own desires and dreams writ large. After all, who among us hasn't fantasized about the yacht, the jet, the mansion on the hill? In the end, maybe that's the true power of the Abramovich myth. It holds a mirror up to our collective obsession with the trappings of extreme wealth. Roman Abramovich, hero, villain, or complex figure? His story reflects the best and worst of our economic system. Share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, this is Infinite Lux, your guide to the unbelievable lives of the rich and famous. Thanks for watching.